Welcome to the Political Matrix News. Politics, people, local, regional, national news. Political Matrix News keeps you informed. We have the sources, we have the truth from inside the political matrix. Welcome back to the Political Matrix blogcast. I'm Rob Milford. Greg Fink right there, Scott Miller right there. We represent the number one tourist destination in the world. We represent the first capital of Florida, and and then Greg represents Gatorland.
Gator.
We
got the
Alachua County, that's Gainesville, where not many people voted
Northern
yesterday.
reaches of Seminole territory.
There you go.
No.
The rivalry will never stop, although by the time we roll around into this next week, Florida State may be out of the ACC. Where are they going to go?
What? I didn't hear that one.
You got to pay attention.
Right.
You got to get out of the office every now and then.
Florida State football or Florida State sports at all around here. I mean,
out of the ACC, they'll be out of the ACC before you know it. Let's see. Does this show up on camera? Let's see.
Yeah,
the one that says
they're going,
voted.
They're moving to the SEC.
No, they're not. They cannot go to SEC. They're not allowed. No.
Exactly. So where are they?
SEC.
I just think there's
Big East.
Okay, the Big
Big
East.
Ten. Big Ten needs a team.
The Big Ten's
I
got
I
6
hear there's
teams.
room in the Pac-12.
Pac-12's gone.
There you go. We're not going to do sports, guys. Let's talk about really serious stuff. Most people don't think of Florida as a border state. They think of Texas and Arizona, California.
Right.
They forget New Mexico. But the fact of the matter is, Florida has more foreign countries on our border than any other state. There are the Bahamas, which are, let's see, as you look at the TV, Bahamas are over there, Cuba's down there, and way over there is Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And I don't know that we get a lot of refugees or sneakers coming in from the Bahamas, but we have for 64 years now had Cubans coming across, and we've had for 30 plus years folks from Haiti. In fact, I remember being here in Orlando in the 90s when the U.S. was just about ready to invade, and they got Aristide. Aristide became president of the Duvalier, bailed out of the country.
Duvalier.
So,
Baby Doc.
Okay, yeah, Baby Doc.
It's a good thing because my brother-in-law at the time was one of those military soldiers, and they were giving guns without bullets, so it's a good thing they didn't get to invade.
I remember I was over by Patrick Air Force Base, Cocoa Beach, and watched a U-2 spy plane take off to fly over Haiti. And I'd never really seen one fly before. It was weird. It levitated.
Oh, really?
It levitated. So here's the deal. On Wednesday the 20th, Governor DeSantis was down in Miami, which has the largest Haitian/Creole population in the entire state of Florida, to let it be known absolutely that any Haitian migrants that come to Florida will not be coming on Florida soil, and they will make sure that they are bused or flown to places like Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts, since they are Democrat and liberal and so welcoming of outsiders. And of course, when he did that with about 40 people on an airplane in the worst of the Mexican invasion last fall, he was roundly condemned. It's a stunt. No, Martha's Vineyard, they did what? They declared a state of emergency, had to bring in the National Guard to handle 40 freaking people. Sorry for my thump there. They're
not prepared for that.
Nobody is prepared for that. He's already dispatched about 130 state troopers and members of the State Guard, not the National Guard, the State Guard. Very interesting distinction. They are based up and down the East Coast, Palm Beach, down into the Keys, I would imagine. And they've already grabbed one boat last week, 25 Haitians on board, 4 or 5 machine guns, M16s, select fire military rifles, okay? They're AR-15s on steroids. And then they also had night vision, and I believe they had some grenades. And we really want these people coming into the country. The gangbangers have taken over Haiti.
I guess they're doing Facebook Live murders, you said?
That pretty much. Scott, what do you think out there on the far western end of the Floridian Empire?
Well, I know that I have a lot of Latin people that work for me, and a couple of them have shown me videos that are shared on WhatsApp. One of a guy in it was one of the more Central American countries, but of him being murdered because he had stolen something from the local drug lord. I mean, it literally was a graphic picture of him cutting the guy's heart out. I mean, it's brutal, and you know, the Haitian mafia is no joke. The Haitian mafia that's currently in Miami is no joke.
Right.
And so being concerned about the unabated flow of Haitians is a real concern. But you know, and I understand Martha's Vineyard's concern because they're afraid of getting poor people cooties.
Yeah. No.
Greg, what's your take? You're closer to Tallahassee.
I think it's a little bit beyond. I think it's a little bit beyond that. I mean, as far as the gimmick goes, I get the gimmick. I mean, the reality is that we need to do something here to help these people who are trying to get out of the danger over there. I mean, I have a lot of close Haitian friends and everything else, and they're worried to death about their family who is stuck over there, and what's going to happen to them whenever they do get over here. I mean, the gangs are taking over. The entire infrastructure is, you know, falling apart. The streets are burning. People are dying. It's all being done on camera as well. It's all being done live on social media. And I mean, I don't really know. I mean, have a serious adult answer and everything else. The governor is not giving us one. I mean, the reality is we are the closest land to them. And so they are going to, if they evacuate, they are going to come here. I mean, that's just
1.5 million people in Haiti are on the brink of starvation. This all started crashing 2 weeks ago or thereabouts.
I mean, Biden should be doing something right now about going in there and doing what Bill Clinton did without, you know, but Bill Clinton did it poorly, you know, 30 some odd years ago. But something needs to be done at a federal level to go in there and fix all this and get it straightened out. I mean, the Haitian people are very good people, everything else at heart, and it's a very good, you know, a very good community and everything. Just because they're being controlled by gang lords and warlords and everything else does not mean that all of them need to be, you know, just, you know, to be at the mercy of them. And
hey, is it okay?
That being said, I mean, I'm not trying to be like a bleeding heart liberal here, but I'm just being a little realistic here that we need to do something besides just flying them up from Martha's Vineyard to make their little photo op because, hey, we're just like Texas or we're just like somebody else. You know what I mean? It needs to be a lot more serious answers because they are going to come here.
Hold on. Now,
we need to have an answer.
I'm as empathetic as anyone is about this, but the reason for that stunt that you're calling it is because the solution that will happen otherwise is we'll welcome them over and provide them with all the social services that the other illegal immigrants are getting.
Right, and we don't need to do that, and we don't need to do that either.
And we don't need that. What we need to do is go to the Dominican Republic and set up a training camp just across the border, you know, for anyone that wants to come up and set up an army, an actual organized army to go in and take over Haiti. That would be the closest thing to an actual solution. But you know,
we need to kill the warlords.
No. First off, if there is a mass exodus, they're talking about spinning up Guantanamo Bay again, which they did for Cubans, which they did for Haitians. The last time they had 30,000 Haitians at Gitmo until they could repatriate them. They say that in Haiti right now, more than 350,000 people have been displaced. And because of all of this, they say thousands killed in the violence. Nobody has a number because it's frankly not safe to go there. Royal Caribbean has 2 ports. They have their own island, and then they have a port that they purpose-built on the far southwest end of the island. And both of those are now shut down. They're not allowing, they're not taking the ships in there. I guess they have to go to the DR right next door. And it promises that, but see, nobody wants Haiti. It's the second oldest independent country in the Western Hemisphere. Second oldest, okay? It was a French colony that got its independence in a slave uprising. And it is, unlike Italy, which changes government about as often as Scott changes his underwear, they make a very, very big deal about that. And quite frankly, I've been there. And guys, can I say shithole on a blogcast? I think I can. It is not the second world. It's not the third world. It's the freaking fourth world, and maybe the fifth world. It really is that bad. They can't keep a government. They can't keep any sort of civility there. And it's just a real mess. When we come back for the next episode here of the Political Matrix blogcast, we will talk about Cuba. Wait a minute, that's right next to Haiti, and it has got problems that no one has talked about lately. But we will talk about that because guess what? We're a border state, kids. This is the Political Matrix blogcast.